What is going on, my patrons? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of You Guessed It, Joel Davis Media Network. That's right. We went a late night stream. First time I've ever done one in a while. I didn't even. It just came up on accident. So let's tell you what happened, guys. So I was trying to get here early, right? I had my work. And by the way, anybody think I work here, you're sadly mistaken. This is just a shirt. So if you're trying to cancel me, good luck with trying to find me over there. Anyway, I had to put that out there. I'm, doing my thing, got home from work, cooking my ass off. I'm like, damn, man, you know, I need to get this show on the road. I looked at the responses. Shout out to everyone that said, hey, man, I would love, I would love to see you do a crime show. And I was like, yeah, that's what's up. I'm definitely considering that. And I was sitting there thinking, and you know me, before I go live, I always study now. This is when you know you're really in the YouTube game heavy. I always study who's going live or who's live. And I follow a lot of patriotic people. And I look at the topics that actually are stated. And I'm like, okay, Kanye West is really hot tonight. And I feel like that this is probably going to be a good topic because everybody got something to say as patriots. But you got to remember, everybody got their own way of putting their spin on it. It could be the same message, but everybody got their way of putting their spin on it. So I decided, well, fuck it. Let me put my spin on how I feel about the Kanye West situation with White Lives Matter. And why not do it on a late night show tonight and not only talk about that, but also talk about other matters that's tying towards that. You know what I'm saying? Other things that's working around that same dynamic, because we got to talk about this. And not every day you hear a billionaire, especially a black billionaire, be so outspoken and so politically incorrect like Ye. You really don't. Most black Americans that make it, especially in the Hollywood and entertainment circles, they are scared to voice their opinion because they're scared of their money going bye-bye or their opportunities going bye-bye. But I guess when you're a billionaire, it's best for you to stand up and be your own boss. And I think that's what's going on here with Kanye. Kanye has realized, I'm a billionaire. I have no reason to fear failure. I got somewhere that most people would dream about getting anytime, anywhere. I accomplished that. And I'm going to keep pushing to do that. So shout out to Kanye for being that outspoken and being real. So tonight we're going to go and chop up. We're going to do a timeline. I'm going to answer comments tonight of everyone stating their opinion. So if you are on the chat tonight, it's best to make sure you got a lot of people you share it with so we can get a good bit of people, because this is the first time ever with your comments. I'm going to actually read it and actually give you my opinion. My man says Tim Pool is on 7 to 9 Central Monday through Friday. Never stream at these times. I don't even know what time it is right now. What time is it Central Time for you, Chanel? Because I'm on Eastern Time. I'm Eastern Time. That's the time I keep up with. I know a lot of y'all are busy on my time, so I have to get when I can get it. But thing about it is, usually I get a lot of people come back and see my stuff, so it ain't too bad. You know what I mean? So if it's just nothing but 5 people, 6 people, it's cool. Okay, it's 10 p.m. Okay, I got you. All right. So y'all all behind. I ain't never been good at that central shit, man. Anyway, enough of talking about that. Let's get into how we arrived here. Let's get to what caused the controversy of a lifetime. All right, so let me get here. I want to go into a more neutral news. All right, so we're gonna go to National Review. Let me go ahead on and share this with you guys while I pull this up. hit that like button. What up, Devon? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. This is the realest you gonna see. I'm gonna read the article, and after the article, then I tell you what I feel about what happened. Show now. Kanye West calls Bel a scam after he wears a White Lives Matter shirt. Music icon. Yeah, he is a music icon. White Lives Matter movement a scam on one day after wearing a White Lives Matter shirt. Paris Fashion Week presentation alongside commentator Candace Owens. Everyone knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over, you wrote West on Instagram. The Black Lives Matter organization has been plagued by school as various revealed that its leaders have used donations to enrich themselves rather than better struggling African American communities. A number of state and locals have disaffiliated from the national organization in response to the corruption of allegations and the parents of several black men killed by police as the organization for fundraising off their trauma without sharing the resulting donations. Now, last year, Patrice Khan Colors, let me get her name, a BLM co-founder and also a criminal, purchased a $1.4 million home in predominantly white upper-class neighborhood. In all, Colors now owns 4 U.S. homes and worth more than $3.2 million. You can't make this shit up. A New York Times report on BLM's financial practices this May found that Colors was the only voting board member in 2020 when the organization raised y'all this when the organization raised $90 million, but ended the year with only $42 million as a consequence of profligate depending on smaller organizations, consultants, and real estate. While such a structure is legal in Delaware, where the group is incorporated, charity experts say it's far from best practice, especially for a group with tens of millions of dollars in its office. Observed the Times was not officially paid for her work for the organization, including as executive director in 2020, but a family member was compensated to the tune of $840,993 for professional services rendered. And if you want to know who that was her baby father. Y'all remember that? We report baby daddy got over $840,000. You said the audio choppy. What about now? Is the audio still choppy? I want to make sure clear. All right, I must be coming back clear. Probably because I was moving around. All right, that's what it was. I was moving around. West has been criticized for support of former President Donald Trump and more recently for his donning of the white shirt, which detractors argue represents a kind of grievance politics as well as a plea for attention. Okay, get back to the main focus here. Take this out for me. So they're gonna use Kanye's West mental illness, past outbursts, and erratic behavior against him that he do not know what he's talking about. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you always doing your best. Why would they do that? Well, you know what happens when an elitist like Kanye West break the ranks and don't want to fall into line as the sheep being led by the wolves of Hollywood. They're gonna think they can to discredit this man. Because as soon as he made that White Lives Matter as a shirt for his brand, Adidas now want to keep him around the 2026 track. Flash. Adidas would be dumb to let Kanye West go right now. Do you know how many patrons will buy Adidas faster than they will buy Jordan? I mean Nike. Now don't worry, Jordans. I still support Jordans. I know Jordan's conservative. I already know that. But you know how many people will buy the hell out of some Yeezys to support this man because he stand on believing. He's not listening to handlers. Now, I have a problem with one thing he's doing. Medication. Now, I think medication is very, very important. You need to take it because it do mellow you out. But I also see the genius in Kanye. Kanye is a very articulate man. And the reason why I say articulate is because he broke down a lot of amazing points that are going on right now in society today, especially in the black community. They say they don't want us to be so patriotic and look up to uh, white men like Donald J. Trump, but look up to men like Roland Martin. But you see like Roland Martin, all they want to do is get on their end and complain. Said it's too high. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Said the video's choppy. I'm trying not to get it so choppy, guys. Hold on. Let me do one more thing. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Trying to keep it from being so choppy. All right. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Okay, so I'm better. All right. Just making sure. All right. I just trying to make sure it's a lot better. Audio's looking good. Okay, so I'm seeing audio looking good. Okay. All right. So I do sound a lot better. All right. Fantastic. So now we got that straight out. Now we know what that is. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much what we're seeing here. Now we're gonna talk about another celebrity that started talking a lot of mass noise about Kanye's decision to put on the White Lives Matter shirt, and that is P Diddy. So some of the stuff P Diddy said about the good and the bad. Give me 1 second. All right, so at first, Diddy called him a free thinker. I'm finna show this to you. This is page 6. Page 6 is where I get a lot of my celebrity stuff. On Anna. And I hope you can hear me clearly. People say they can't. I'm trying to make sure they can. All right. So on page 6, it says still choppy. What's bothering me is choppy. All right, hold on. All right. What about now? Is it still choppy? Or is it? I mean, is it still choppy now? Is it a lot smoother, a lot better? That's what I'm worried about. All right. What about now? It should be a lot smoother because I went and adjust the volume. I did all that. I'm gonna go to the settings again. Hey, what's going on, Atomic Tabasco? It should be better now. Y'all check the audio now. See now, say you know he got him. All right, everybody says it's better. All right, that's what I did. I think I had too much cancellation. Okay, good. All right, so let's get back to it, guys. Yeah, it's not perfect. I know, man. Listen, man. I ain't got no top quality mic, but hey, it's getting the job done. We're trying. I'm trying. I'm trying, man. You know I am. I'm trying. Yeah, it's like 90%. Yeah, I know. We're getting there. We'll get better, man. It takes time. We're gonna get there. So let's jump into this right here. Uh so Diddy calls him a free thinker. You know, Diddy's like, yeah. Now, this is where Diddy messed up. And this is why Kanye got. You call him a free thinker, but then you gonna say the shirts White Lives Matter is tone deaf. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the $5 super chat from Atomic Tabasco. So why would you? I gotta show that to my dog right here. Thank you, Atomic. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation and the love. Why would you say something like that if you're defending someone? That's like me saying, if I say that I'm defending, for example, my wife. Let's say my wife buys a dress, right? And I say, oh yeah, the dress is really form fitting and creative, but at the same time, it's very loud. What if it's supposed to be all that positive, like you said it would? Why would you put a negative spin on it? Because yourself are scared to Kanye, your partner, your buddy. Hey man, thank you very much, Sino. You know, just be honest. Hey man, I don't like what you fucking did. It's dumb. I don't like it. I think you're being very hurtful to the black community. That's it. Why couldn't you say that? No, you want to talk in code. That's why Kanye West went on Diddy's ass. Like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? And let's look at what Kanye did. Oh, it's interesting. Oh, it's about to get in. The nerve to say that he was not going to make a shirt for uh for being like accomplishments or whatever. Here comes drama about this. I hit that like button. But here comes the drama. All right, I'm gonna turn up so it don't be so to stay at 80-90% with this mic, not being choppy. Thank you, Jet. I appreciate it, man. So then TMZ comes out with Kanye West saying F Diddy in response to the White Lives Matter. Okay? And hey, this is funny. Kanye West rejects Diddy's love. Fuck you. I'm selling these White Lives Matter tees. Yeah, I think it might be the internet connection. I don't know. I'm checking it all out, man. It's very weird. So Diddy attempts, as they said, a reasoning with Kanye West over the White Lives Matter T-shirt. And y'all, please believe TMZ is very liberal. All right, TMZ is not no conservative news reporting company. They are all about the negativity. No, Atomic, I have not. We are still trying to find a place and still trying to, we're trying to figure it all out. Diddy's attempts of reasoning with Kanye West over the White Lives Matter T-shirt controversy are falling on deaf ears, with Ye dropping F-bombs while tripling down on putting the controversial gear on the market. On Friday, Kanye posted an iMessage exchange between him and Puff, making it crystal clear that he didn't approve of Diddy's Breakfast Club interview. You're right. Kim and them found that out too. Kim, that Ye is his own man. See, what happened with Ye with Kim is a whole nother story. This is when, you know, you got to learn. All right, so this is supposed to be uh what Puff said. They had their little exchange. Nigga, send me an address. Stop playing these games and don't feel threatened. You'll be fine. Just love. Puff always loved to put just love. What's going on, Anthony, man? Kanye replied back, "This ain't a game. I'm gonna use you as an example to show the Jewish people that told you to call me that no one can threaten or influence me. I told you this was war. Now go and get you some business." See, Yada start talking that Chicago talk. You finna kick his ass. Then the next one is he respond back with, "I'm just trying to talk to you as a black man. And I'm talking to you because this is hurting our people. Stop. Anything I will post. I love you. And you guys are breaking my heart. I accept your apology in advance." So why do you think, this is how you know that Diddy is controlled by the handlers of the liberal entertainment business. Okay? They knew that him and Puff, and they know Puff has a lot of influence with a lot of high-end people in the music industry. Gotta remember, Puffy been doing this since the late 80s. He's been in the music business. Okay? Started out as an A&R. Then he found Biggie Smalls. And when he found Biggie Smalls and all this talent, he became a beast. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Let me see what's going on with the dogs. Hold on. All right, I'm back, guys. So when you've been in the game that long, and let me tell you about Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy is worth about $720 million. Yeah, he was. Prodigy was a genius. God rest in peace to Prodigy, man. So when Diddy got in the game, Diddy got all these rappers, man. I mean, he got Craig Mack. He had All Star roster. He had Black Rob. He had Mace. He had Biggie Smalls. He had Total. He had one. He had so many artists, right? And that's how P Diddy became a Mongol, man. Then he released Sean John. That's his clothing line. And the dude, he's an influencer. You know what I mean? He's like how Quincy Jones was back in our people's day. Of our grandparents and stuff. See now, there is so many theories on that. Some say Diddy got Tupac and Biggie killed. Some say Suge Knight was involved. Some say that Diddy had Biggie killed because Biggie knew about he was that Diddy goes both ways, which there's always been a rumor allegedly that Diddy go both ways. I mean, he got some suspects, but it's alleged because he won't come out the closet. But I've heard, yes, Quincy Jones was the shit. See, Quincy Jones gave these guys the game, and now they are what they are today. But let's get back to Kanye. Kanye want to show you guys, hey man, you can send all these influencers that I have worked with, I wrote songs for, I produced for, I've done collaborations with. It doesn't matter. I'm standing by what I believe. I believe that right now America is on black supremacy and white lives do matter. And until we understand that and all other lives matter, not just black lives, we are going to continue to be behind the eight ball. And that's what Kanye want people to know. I mean, Kanye want people to know. And, it is what it is. Now, here's another one. When Diddy attempted to meet up in person, Ye desecrated his character, calling Puff a federal agent before telling he accepts the future apology when he comes to his senses and supports White Lives Matter. Now, this is what Kanye wrote to Puff. Got convo. I'm selling these teas. Nobody in between me and my money. This is my grandfather texting you now. Never call me with no bullshit like that again, unless you ready to green light me. Cause anybody who got on that T is me. Out of respect for everything you meant to me, I'll be quiet as Virgil. I love when he does that. I might just do that, Jet. I might just when I get to the new home, especially. But now I know how I've hurt people I love with threats. Come do something illegal to me now, please. Then Puff said, as soon as I land, we'll meet face to face. Send me an address. I love Kanye. He said, nigga, fuck you. You fed. Oh my God. Shout out to Kanye. Kanye dropping all that. Kanye is hood and patriotic at the same time. That's that Chicago, man. They gonna make sure that they get on here talking about Kanye has been steadfast in his cause all week with zero care about who gets bulldozed along the way. Now, during one of the recent rants, he skewered Offset post that slammed White Lives Matter and also threatened ASP Rocky and Rihanna's romance by claiming the Harlem rap star cheated with fashion designer you are. Oh, man. Woo! Yay on it, boy. Yay don't care. Now let's listen to some clips of him getting Tucker Carlson. Y'all hit that like button. I'm telling you, Kanye do not care. They are trying to control this man. This man don't care. This is what happens when you get a free thinker like Kanye West, worth damn near $2 billion. You get this type. You know, yeah, you're right, Chanel. They want him to back down. He's not gonna back down. Why would he back down? He's worth $2 billion. He is a legend. He will run rings around. Okay? Rings around these guys. The guys that's trying to tell him to back down, Kanye has made so many stars. I mean, so many stars off his label. He have put them in the position of power. That's why you won't never hear nobody like 2 Chainz talk shit about Kanye. Or what's my man's name? Sean, Big Sean. There's so many other rappers that he had put on his label that he tried to look out for. Now, I don't know what happened with him and Designer. That's a long story, but so far, you know, he's put a lot of people in good positions. So he's gonna get his respect. And like I said, he's a billionaire. He can do what the hell he want. A lot of them, that's why they mad. They can't do what Ye do. Diddy is too scared to say, you know what, y'all right. Y'all are right. You know, we need to stop all this hatred and blaming one set of people. We need to stand up and hold ourselves accountable. They'll never do it. That would be too damn simple. I'm telling you, man. That's why I love what Kanye is doing. He is holding them to the fire. That's funny. Anthony said, Atomic Tabasco, I'm sorry. My pronouns are who and where. Now, we ain't finished. We're going to keep going and talking about uh, Kanye and now I'm not going to play the whole interview. ET Canada for some of these videos where he's dropping some real truth bombs. Oh, this is CNN. Oh man. Oh my god. All right.
case in Alaska, her death is part of a pattern. And we case in Alaska, her death is part of a pattern. And we need to show who's to blame.
We're going to break this story.
Black Panther.
Thought that the controversial T-shirt that he wore to his fashion show was funny.
My dad is an educated ex-Black, and he put a text to me that lives matter, ha 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 ha. That I thought the shirt was a funny shirt. I thought it was funny, and just a Black man stating the obvious.
So that was an interview that Kanye West did with Fox News. Melissa, good morning. So this covered a wide range of topics interviewed, including his support, the former.
It did. It covered.
Again, Kanye dropping. Atomic Tabasco. I will show you how to become a supporter. Let me drop the link right quick for you into the chat. Give me 1 second. The membership link. I'm gonna start doing that all through the chat. I'm finna drop it for you. Give me 1 second. Anybody want to remember? Starting at $2 a month, and whatever you feel like you want to support. There. All right, guys. The link is right in there. So, Atomic, all you got to do is click on it, and there you have it. You're a part of the membership with no worries. Yeah. Welcome to being a Patriot. Shout out to Atomic. He is, officially a member. Officially a member. Thank you. 3 members, man. We gonna get there. We'll start doing member only streams soon. It's coming. We're getting there. Shout out to Tabasco. All the way in, baby. All the way in. Tabasco is not only a mod, but she also. Bitches, I got this. I love it. Shout out to her, man. Shout out. She is officially a member. Yeah, man. Now, there's some other clips that Kanye said that was very important too. Now he thought it was was hilarious. Here's some more clips. This is very used. Nobody saying I'm stealing anybody stuff use. Fair use.
My so-called friends around me told me, like I said, that I like that my career would be over, that my life would be over. They said like people get killed for wearing a hat like that. They threatened my life. They put my life. They basically that I would be killed for wearing the hat. I had someone call me last night and said anybody wearing a White Lives Matter shirt is going to be greenlit. Is that they're going to come up if they wear it? And I'm like, green light me then.
Subscribe to
Y'all heard that. He said, green light me then. Here's the thing. Again, Kanye West is worth $2 billion. I heard you, Jet. $2 million, y'all. I mean, $2 billion. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Don't you think that man got security around him that's so insane that we even dream of? He probably got security better than Secret Service. So who in the hell gonna run up on this man and try to beat his ass about a shirt? I just need to see. I gotta see this. I don't see it happen. I don't see that shit happen. So whoever is trying to threaten Ye, y'all are dumb. That man got money. Way more money than y'all will ever have in your lives. Y'all better chill out, man. Leave that man alone. I don't want no smoke. Because to me, I think what Kanye is doing should have been done a long time ago. Y'all is crazy. Start giving a membership. Don't worry, man. Jed will give me the membership when he can, man. I appreciate all y'all. Exactly, Chanel. And for real. Ran up and got his behind stomped. Like I said, ain't nobody running on Kanye like that, man. That dude tripping. Let's see what else we got. Some clips of Kanye and Tucker. Now the video, the full interview is about 41 minutes long. And y'all need to check it out. Tucker Carlson really, and people say, oh man, you know, they got memes talking about Tucker Carlson was in bromance with Kanye. I think it was that. I think that Tucker Carlson was blown away because when you hear about somebody being a rapper, most rappers you hear about these days are so negative. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about violence. They're talking about trapping. They talk about everything except for being positive. Kanye has changed his whole style of rap. He talks about his life. He talks about all of the stuff that makes him unique as a artist. And the reason why I call him an artist and an icon. What up, Black Sheep Dog Tony G? Thank you for dropping by. The reason why I call him an icon is because this man has done things that I look up Prodigy on Alex Jones, that a lot of people dream of doing, and Kanye has done it. You know, when Kanye first started this fashion for Yeezys, he got turned down. He lost money. At first, he lost money. He lost a lot of money because nobody didn't want his fashion. They thought it was crazy. They thought he was nuts. But then he convinced his wife to finally go in on it. And when they both put their money together and they really found a designer, a real designer and real people interested in the style that he was promoting. Before you know it, Kanye blew up with the Yeezys, especially the Yeezy shoes. They were unique. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the first pair of Yeezys that ever came out, they're unique shoes. You know, they were like way more attractive than Barcelagos. I would pay for Yeezys than paying a shitload of money for these Barcelagos. The Barcelagos look like shit. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, like, seeing a Barcelagos yet, it makes me want to spend $700 to $800. I have not yet. They are some ugly ass shoes. She might have did, man. It's a late stream over on the East, man. It's almost midnight over here. So it's a late night stream. Yeah, Prodigy, man. That's probably why Prodigy ain't no more ain't with us no more. Cause Prodigy was real smart. Guy was a good rapper. You talking about Prodigy off of Mobb Deep, right, Chanel? That's who I'm thinking of, Prodigy. Mm-mm-mm. See what else we got going on here. And not only did Kanye get backlash, yep, thought so. Thought that would. Let's talk about Candy. And shout out to Kanye reaching out to Candace Owens, because you know him and Candace were not talking for a while. You know, they had their differences, but now they back to being tight. And I think the reason why that happened because of what was going on with Kanye trying to support Trump and all the pressure he was getting from, I think, the Kardashians. But I'm glad now that him and Candace are on the same page and are now trying to promote them 100,000%. I really- And she's always been a a promoter, common sense. That's what I love about Candace. Shout out to Candace. Let me see. Okay, this is the one that made me laugh. And they said, New York Post says, Candace Owens pulls Lizzo fence. Let me see. They say conservative commentator Candace Owens clapped back at the critics who ripped her and Kanye West for wearing white lie shirts. And even music Lizzo into her lecture. I know she told us shit. Owens doing the part of her podcast defended her and West's choice during Paris Fashion Week as Black Americans care more about a black on black crime, education standards, and obesity. Child Lizzo into the ring. You know what we should put a White Lives Matter t-shirt on Lizzo. I would say maybe we could have gotten a lot of attention about obesity and how it's actually killing Black Americans. We remember we did that podcast. We did that show last. I'm sorry, it got real choppy. We did that show. We talked about that. We talked about how and a major part to your heart. I'm sorry. Okay. Now let me show you. This is what Candace said in the New York. We talked about this last. How it is to listen to the doctors about the weight situation. Damn, David said, how many t-shirts would it take? Woo! Oh, man. That was cold blood. Oh, man. I mean, we talked about that. We said that. We said that that's what we need to focus on. Everybody focusing on the wrong thing. They upset about a white lives matter, but they want to say, well, you should be talking about black lives matter. Well, we talk about black lives matter, right? But it's only brought up when a white person is involved in the killing or sentencing somebody to a gang of years that we felt like shouldn't get that much time. We never talk about the black on black violence that's going on in these cities, especially New Orleans. New Orleans has turned into the next Chicago. 400,000 people. 400,000 people reside. Okay. In what do they call that place? Oh man. New Orleans. You mean to tell with that many people ready in that place that we cannot get control of crime? How is that? It's a call that thing. It's a area. So why can't we get control of it? I tell you why we can't get control of it. Evan, anytime, man. I can tell you why. Because once again, we allowed our emotions to make us use some of the stupidest decisions in our everyday life. We listen white that told us we had every right to destroy our businesses. We had every right to be upset. We have every right to resist arrest from the police officer trying to tell us to get out the car and do. Like, we got all these rights to be fucked up. That when we do get calibrated by an officer's gun or weapon because we putting his life in danger, all of a sudden we want Benjamin Crump and Merritt to go in and book the city, the county, the state to release funds for our family to they ain't doing no generational work. They're going through the money at the end of the damn week. And usually what happens, right? Good rich and use the money and go through it. You can't make this bro. That's why I have no remorse when I hear black folks actually I ain't got nobody's home. Really? I mean, my I don't know what's causing my stream quality. It used to be a lot better at night. I don't know if it's the wind or what, but yeah, it's not the best. I'm trying. I'm trying, bro. You just gotta work with me. I mean, it's crazy. I just can't. I can't call it. We get mad of a man wearing a White Lives Matter shirt, black, and we say white supremacy, but we got all these bodies dropping with us. You got people getting killed randomly, randomly, randomly from known criminals trying to kill another known criminal. You can't make this shit up, man. So shout out to Candace Owens for pointing these things out. Yeah, I know, man. My mic quality is crazy. I don't know what it is. I got a clear reception. I don't know what's causing it to go up and down, up and down. And I see my stuff doing the same thing. So like my internet coming in. I know Hoodie had the same problem with his internet. I don't know what be causing these wireless internet streams to do that. I mean, I may have to get a all-time connection. I don't know. I got to figure something out because this is creepy to me. It really is. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, guys. So I'm about to wrap this up and give y'all my final thoughts of the situation of Kanye West and what he's going through right now. Yeah, I might have to get an Ethernet cable. I got to see if I got one that's connected to this laptop here. Kanye West is starting to really start a journey of he's gonna find out who his true friends are and who is his pretend friends. He's gonna find a lot of black folks talk down on him, not acknowledge him, not work with him because they in their fields because they feel like he's a sellout. But he's not. It could be a storm interfering because it's windy out there off and on too. It's just disturbing to see a black man like Kanye West accomplished, got out of Chicago, made it, music icon, do anything he wants, buy anything he wants, spitting a lot of knowledge and game, trying to make the world a better place and get people to realize that there's more to the world than just black and white or one race of folk. And because he counterbalanced BLM with White Lives Matter, all of a sudden he is hurting the black community. Well, here's my thing, black community, since we having this conversation tonight. Ain't you been hurt worse when you find out that your next door neighbor's grandson or granddaughter kills your family member, say little baby, or your nephew or your cousin? Aren't you more hurt and disturbed when you go outside and you see another young teenage body and another young teenage body lay before you? Aren't you hurt and disturbed when you hear another child lost and going to jail because parents don't want to pick up the responsibility and be parents? Aren't you hurt and upset? Okay? When you are constantly told that your child will not amount to anything because of their environment from these liberals. I mean, I'm just want to know who been hurting you worse. Because the Republicans ain't been hurting you, they've been trying to help you. They've been trying to tell you there's an American dream. They've been trying to tell you can go to college. They've been trying to tell you that you can be productive. They have been trying to tell you they will lead you to wherever you got to go. So what the hell? What is the excuse? There's none. You have been coerced and programmed by the radical left. I mean, look at what Black Conservative Perspective put out a video about a couple of days ago in the corporate workplace that's going on right now. You got young people under the age of 30 in their mind feel like that they can do a silent quit because they don't like the money they get. Now, y'all, see you later on. See now. And when I go up here and I see this type of foolery and behavior, I'm like, what in the hell is wrong with these young folks? I mean, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from an era, if you are 80s, early 80s baby, and a 70s baby, and a 60s baby, you come from an era where hard work pays off. But see, my era, that's right, the millennial era, that's anybody born from 82 to 1995, we have fucked the game up. Yeah, I said it. We fucked it up. We have put spoil / high expectations of getting what we want for a little of nothing. We have been the one that promoted the participation trophy. We're the one that promoted the, I want to be treated equal as the guy that put in the work and I didn't do shit. And now look what we have produced. Generation Z. That ain't shit. Nah. I wasn't raised by no ex. I was raised by my great grandmother. I was raised from my great grandmother came from the silent generation, and my great granddaddy came from the great generation. These are the folks that were born in the 30s and the 20s. If you were born in the 30s, you was the silent generation. If you was born in the 20s, you was a part of that great generation. The great generation in the 20s, they believed in hard work, family first. You know what I'm saying? Class about yourself. You know, treat a woman with dignity. They believe in all the old school values. Silent generation still believed in this old school values, but they said you one time. They didn't do no fussing at your generation. Silent generation told you once, and you could take it or leave it. And if you went and disobey them after they tell it to you once, that was your ass. Baby boomers. Y'all, this was some fuck ups. Y'all the first one started fucking up. And then after baby boomers, we had Gen X. Gen X tried to save everything they could from the silent generation and the bits and pieces they could get from the great generation. That's why Gen X is considered to be the realest generation of traditional values that we got left, because they the only generation that kept that shit up. And I'm talking about real Gen Xers, okay? Real Gen Xers. And then here comes us, the millennials, us born in the 80s. Or you got some that had a cross between being could have been a Gen X or a millennial. They call them Xennials. And that us guys that was born in the early 80s. If you was born from 1980 to 1984, you was considered to be an Xennial. Okay? Because you still got some of that Gen X quality and you got some of that millennial quality. But if you was born from 85 on down, you was a millennial and you was a damn fool. You caused a lot of this shit. Just being honest. That's why Gen Z is fucked up. Long Brain TV. Y'all, Long Brain TV, you've been definitely supporting me lately. I've been seeing you in my chats. Guess what? You are now a mod, brother. Congratulations. Y'all, welcome to Long Brain TV to family. That's what I do, man. If you come on my streams, you always supporting, you always hanging out, you always giving me love. Yeah, you know what it is. You gonna get it, man. You gonna get that love. You gonna get that support. That's what we do. We support each other over here. But yeah, y'all know what it is. Y'all know I ain't lying. Definitely not lying. But anyway, guys, tomorrow we will probably do a stream. I probably won't do a stream. I'll probably do some videos. I'm gonna try to work on some content tomorrow, causing how my wife feels and what we got going on. Also, if y'all want to help us with the move, I will put a link in my community tab of Go See and Go. That's something I can tell everybody because we're still trying to figure out where the hell we're going to go. It's a crazy situation. I'm probably going to be on my TikTok talking about it too. Maybe, hopefully, somebody can give me something or tell me something. But to make a long story short, my landlord didn't want to fix shit. We held back rent for 2 months on his ass because we've been asking for 6 months for shit to get fixed, and now he wants to demo the property. So that's where we at. So, yeah. Yeah. No TikTok. Oh, I went on TikTok this shit. Maybe if it go viral, somebody a fucking, I don't know, donate the channel a check or something so we can not only get a place to stay, but hell, get this channel rolling and getting awesome equipment, everything we need to, be a powerhouse. That's the thing, Sonya. This fool dude, we never signed the lease with his ass when he took over. And because we didn't sign a lease, he busts out saying, oh, your lease expired like a month ago. That's why I'm demoing the property. So, really, the whole that situation, I don't know how that would work. I think he could easily just get me kicked out without even going through the courts. It's crazy. Jay Isis said Trump wanna, man, TikTok helped me grow over here. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you're right, so I do have rights. So it's just that Georgia is one of those states where it's a landlord state, man. Georgia's always been a landlord state. It ain't like up north where y'all at. Now up north, he would have tried some shit like that. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Up north, he would have been fucked. Oh no, not in Georgia. Now when you get into Georgia, Florida, in South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, and Alabama, they landlord states. Now South Carolina is a tenant state. They'll work with the tenant. North Carolina is also a tenant state. But mostly when you get in the deep south, oh yeah, it's all about the landlord. It really is. All about the landlord. He is everybody's best friend in the courtroom. All right, guys. I'm gonna get up off here. I'm gonna check on the wife. Also gonna check and see what's going on with my son and see if he's coming home tonight or spending the night or whatever. But please like, share, subscribe. Get in the comments, guys. Please, for these videos that's long like this, and just tell your opinion. Tell me what you're thinking. Also, save my stuff on your playlist. It helps me grow. Every video I do, save it on the playlist. It tells YouTube that my content is worthy, and they definitely gonna check it out. And also to continue to participate in my posts because it definitely helps. Please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm finna take my ass to bed. I'm out.